constantly is how you sharpen yourself. I think Xian, he was very isolated for a long time over there in Singapore,
That's
right?
a
But now
rarity.
that scene is so strong that there's lots and lots of players, and the netcode in this game is awesome, so there's a lot of people to play with. So you see our first match between these two teams here.
All right, let's get it. On the other side of things, Caba talked about how strong he was for his team, shining star, and how also he went to Japan, so he's definitely have some practice against like Tomo Rock and a few other DJ players that do exist out there. He's got the matchup knowledge.
Yeah,
Kugera.
This character a little less common than he used to be. Of course, big starter, although he didn't have the range for the heavy punch link. Maybe he didn't even have the range to cancel. It might have been a weird, like, kind of ugly zone where he couldn't cancel it, but he also couldn't go for the link afterwards. Oh,
Yeah, strange. Doesn't get the whip punishment. Will get the counter hit strike throw. He actually goes for a slight little feint, ends it with a crouching medium punch. OD string, DP, doubles down with it. I like that. The frame kill in the grip right after.
beautiful stuff there from Xian. I love that, too. One of the things about challenging against DJ is if he counter hits you with that heavy fireball, he gets a link afterwards as well, which is brutal. You saw him link in that EX fireball twice afterwards for tons of damage.
Xian trying to keep that bar up as much as possible for that corner position. That's going to be the meta. Push him to the corner without meter and then work there.
Yeah, DJ, he can burn out quite a bit. He's one of those characters that burns out quite often.
Yep.
Oh, try to get under with the slide. Obviously, Sonic Blade weak to lows, so a pretty good idea to try to get in there with that crouching heavy kick.
Okay, the right distance. Now Caba spinning some OD on his gauge. Perfect parry to get the bar back and try to be more in the green so we can use more of that OD and even threaten the idea too as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen an EX Fireball into Drive Rush from DJ yet either, which is such a big threat against other characters in the Fireball war.
True. It's not been an option just yet. He's ducking, dodging, does get the punish counter. Come on. Take some bar back from this.
Yeah, he's going to burn him out off this, right? So obviously, Xian feels the pressure to swing, which he does. And there's a whip punish on top of this. And honestly, even if you see a DI, I don't think you spend any meter here if you're Xian. Like, this round is...
It's GG's.
Yeah, you kind of just block and wait for him to chip you out. There's no reason to spend resources there. You know, he spent his 2 to burn you out. Might as well save it for the last round.
Level 3, third round, pretty damn good for DJ. It's what you want in the first place. You know, you have that big boy damage you can dump out as a starter, maybe even a closer.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. His level 2 is also very good for that kind of stuff as well. It's also anti-fireball, which is important.
Oh, could see that. If he has the spacing, the timing against maybe like a blade or something. Big crouch fears, goes for the level 1, keeps the level 2 or something a little bit later on possibly. Or might go with that level 3, harassing with that crouch fears every so often. Needs a sonic boom.
Other way, and he gets a huge fat punish on top of this. He gets triple boom if he wants it into level 1 or sweep.
Sweep. The knockdown meaty boom is there. Backs up for a little bit, you thought.
Man, rough spot for Xian. He lost half his life, lots of his drive gauge here.
Trying to just weigh in. The drive rush jab is a little bit quicker on the draw. Strike though, this time he goes for a little bit of a bait with the crouch pierce. Doesn't find an opening. He wants that level 3. He wants a big super. He needs something significant. Also get the bar back. But patience is helping out.
Ooh, a lot of drive gauge could be stripped here. He's almost in burnout, and that'll do it. So now, very rough spot for Xian here. You know he's got to be buffering. He's got to be scared of EX Boom to beat his regulars.
Oh, he might fall on it. It made him block though. No anti-air. Not able to get the conversion. The flash kick is there.
Chip is this very scary factor here now as well, and Xian almost out of burnout. He can block it out now. He's safe.
Yeah. But at what cost? Look how much health you lost. You have to find a hit confirm into level 3. Anything with it. Find an entry point. Maybe have to expend some of that OD fireball at some point just to get in. Just to get that mid-range. And he does.
Oh, tail end of that. Spending a lot of drive gauge now. Burnout scary. He doesn't have the range. He had crouch heavy punch. Hits. I think he was a little worried about going for jackknife, the up kick. But unfortunate there. Forced onto the jump. Down to the wire, and Caba with the clutch.
And Jackknife would have kind of sucked for him because you wouldn't get like a super right after.
Yeah.
You'd be back to full screen. You tried to work your way in so much. You already costed so much bar. But Caba, on the other hand, his resource management has been fantastic. He'll use OD to kind of push you out. We saw the OD stagger every so often to put Xian into burnout and to not in a point where he can drive reversal or go into burnout in his own terms.
Yeah, as soon as he threw that EX Fireball and he has like that sliver of drive gauge, he has to go. Because if he gets burnt out, he's dead, right? That round is not very winnable at that point. So really, you felt the urge to go in, and I think Caba was super ready for it. Just the patience to take that down back, wait it out, get the flash kick.
Caba saying the sonic booms. There's the OD, a little bit more early initiation here from Xian. Now with the heavies as well, looking for a heavy kick, punish counter, getting nothing at all. But at the very tip right there of the medium Sobot, just not get punished. Perfect parry on the way. We go for the side switch, corpse up. Yes, sir.
Trying to bait the throw, doesn't find it, but he gets the counter hit after the parry is over anyway.
He went for it.
Like the check. 6-frame crouching medium punch for DJ. Very good for situations like that.
Crouch fierce to back it up. Looking for a nice little chunk of damage on a punish counter. Drive rush medium. Hella plus. Ends it with the fireball. Trying to kill that drive gauge as much as he can. But Xian is the one on the deficit right here. Got to get aggressive enough where you can build the bar back, and that has not been able to happen at all.
The problem is, too, is that he needs to throw when he's in to force Caba to attack or do something else. It's going to be a double drive rush. Booms. One more into the level 1. That's the kill just like that. But every time Xian gets in, he needs to throw him, right? Because Xian, like, you know, otherwise Caba's just going to block it out.
Yeah.
But by doing that, the next sequence, you need to drive rush again, and then you're down more drive gauge, and Gao's already winning the drive gauge war, so he's constantly just at a deficit, and throwing feels pretty bad for your reward.
Very Wallsy style right now here from Caba, who's been, you know, historically on the more aggressive side, more active, especially with his drive gauge. Look at how he's evolved his game plan to not be in burnout, to always have resources, to strip away theirs too as well. Nice interruption.
Sobot there, unfortunately loses. He was already ready on that drive rush. See, Xian, a lot of this has not been his own fireball game. In this game, it's been a lot of walking down, trying to make something happen.
He's going to have a fireball game with DJ. He more so get the bar back to be able to fight Kyle in the first place. Crush fears. Caba willing to block these sequences out at the perfect distance. Knows there's no threat.
Nice punish.
At the tip. Stand like kicking the flash kick. Had the charge up. Comfortable up in this corner. Beat her up.
Yeah, in that range, it's really difficult to fake the drive rush enough to make Sonic. Oh, wow, what a whiff punish. On top of this, oh, he went for the juice, but now he's down a lot of drive gauge.
Don't worry, he still has the sauce. That's what matters the most. The bar at the bottom. Looking for that heavy kick activation for like a level 2. There we go. Come on. Wait,
such a bad spot for Xian now. So close to being burnt again here.
Flash kick, the anti-air is there. OD with it too as well. One more hit, an OD Sonic Boom or OD Flash kick will kill. You'll take the trade, you have the help for that transaction. And Caba with some satisfaction moves on 2-0, securing the points that we talked about.